It's Miss Renee, back to finish what I started yesterday because I was just too tired. So I washed my hair, pulled it back in a ponytail, no makeup, no nothing. It's raining outside. I'm just eating today. But, so I got the same thing that I had yesterday. If you guys wasn't watching, it's just crawfish and little seafood boil. And, yeah. Beloved sauce, a little bit of that in there with some jambalaya, and a little Coke. So I decided to change the name of my channel. For one, when you look healthy, wealthy up, it's like 100 people you gotta scroll through before you get to me. So I'm like, okay, I don't want people, I don't want my name to be so hard to find. So I had to do something about that. You gotta be able to find me like soon as you punch me up. I want you to be able to find me. Gotta have some hot sauce. Got my fish. So yeah, I decided to change my name because it was too hard to find me. Plus, I'm starting to do a lot of mukbangs. Like, I wasn't even expecting to do these. Hot. But I decided I like them. I really do. The potato. So good. Got some fried fish. Well, anyway, so I decided to change the channel name from Healthy Wealthy to Mukbangs and Money. So, let me just say this right off the bat. To me, money comes in all forms. To me, the highest form of wealth is health. And yes, that's coming from somebody who weighs over 200 pounds. Well over 200. But this channel is definitely geared towards changing your mind about the bad habits that you make in your life. At some point, out of all the bad habits and all the bad things that you do in life, you have to change your mind at some point and say, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be changing my mind all the time. Maybe I just want to stick to one thing and be successful at that one thing instead of quitting every time something doesn't work. There it is. I found my topic. Because I was just going to eat tonight not knowing what I was going to talk about. I just need some content. So I'm like, hey, just start talking until you hit something. And I think that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about doing something long enough to become successful at it. In case you didn't know, it takes 20 years to become an overnight success. With some of these young people, it might take them less time. But for the average person, it takes about 20 years to become an overnight success. People are in a hurry to be successful. Nobody wants to wait. Everything has to happen right now. And it's not gonna happen that quick. It just ain't. I'm sorry. People also want to be successful, but don't want to put in what it takes to be successful. One of the things that I've been doing for the past couple of years is studying the habits of successful people. You would not believe some of the things that people have been through. Stuff that would have made you or me quit. Like horrible circumstances. People went through them, got through it, and still did it. No wonder people can't get to people don't know how to get through stuff. Like, for example, have you ever been talking to somebody and you didn't agree with what they were saying, and you can literally start to count down the seconds before they either get aggravated with you and want to fight, or they just stop talking to you altogether, because nobody can handle conflict. Nobody can, you know, it's almost like just people give up so quick. Like, you know what, I'm not doing this. You do it a few times and you quit. Thomas Edison, the person who invented the light bulb, I heard he tried over 5,000 times. How many times did you try? Did you even try 500 times? Did you even try 50 times? Before you quit? That egg. But let me just say this for the record. You do feel like giving up. Anybody who's ever been in business, who's ever put up their own money to start their own business, I'm talking about not just putting up money, but putting up your bill money sometimes. Like, okay, I'm not going to pay my cable bill. I'm not going to, you know, have any entertainment money this month. I'm not buying no clothes. I ain't buying no nothing. Because I got to invest in my business. Listen, only to have nothing come from it. You don't put up your money. You don't advertise, market it, Facebook, Instagram, to death. Share the post 1,000 times. I mean, you literally done did everything you could do. You done bought the decorations. You done set up the situation. And nothing happened. Well, the only thing I can say is I'm not no better than nobody else. If Thomas Edison had to try 5,000 times, then who am I? I might have to try 5 more times before it happens. I might have to try 50 more times before it happens. I might have to try 500 times before it happens. You can't put a number on it. You can't put a number on it. The only thing you can do is tweak the plan. You have to figure out what you're doing wrong. And sometimes you're not doing nothing wrong. You just ain't been doing it long enough. You have to keep going. I know y'all like, when she gonna eat some of them crab legs and stuff? I'm stalling. I'm stalling because I done got so used to eating king crab legs. That's these crab legs right here. I'm like, okay, that's just giving me something to play with. I'm really hungry, so I'm trying to get full after this other stuff first before I start messing with this stuff. Then I just be picking. So, in case you haven't watched any of the videos that I did before, I just want to tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about eating, because I cook very well too. I can burn a little bit in the kitchen. And it'll be about cooking. You know, I want to wait until I move, but I don't know if I'm really going to wait until I move, because, you know, I done got to the point where I'm tired of waiting on anything. I'm tired of waiting till the time is right. I'm tired of waiting till I got enough money. I'm tired of waiting till I got the right house. I'm tired of waiting until I'm gonna wait until everything is just right. You know what? Sometimes you can't wait. Sometimes you gotta use what you got and do that. You gotta start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have time to wait. You're waiting long enough. You know, it took you long enough to make up your mind that you was even gonna do something. Let alone now you want to wait till everything right. Use the clothes that you got. Make sure your hair cut. Cut your own hair. Take your hair and wash it. Press it. Slick it back in a ponytail. Long as it's neat and clean, it's go time. No more excuses about why I'm not gonna do something, why I can't get things done. How do you eat an elephant? How do you eat a whole elephant? One bite at a time. Eventually, you will eat the whole elephant. Discipline is a factor. That's something that, you know, poor people, we really got to get better if we want to see some money one day, because we ain't gonna never see no money if we keep up with these practices of having bad habits. And you know, whenever you talk to somebody who poor, the first thing they say is that, you know, I ain't never got no money. But somebody who ain't never got no money, you smoke the best weed. Not no regular weed, the best weed. And you stay high. How is that? What you think you spend in a week smoking weed? How much you think you spending a week smoking cigarettes? How much you think you spending a week drinking turn around and say you ain't got no money to start a business? Not entirely true. You got money. You're just spending it on something else. Because right now, that's more important. So as soon as you decide that you don't want to get high, or you know what? I'd rather be rich. Or I'd rather make a commitment to myself to stop smoking weed for at least 3 years so that I can use that money to build with, to start my business. And then, you know, if I feel like I want to start back smoking, I will. Do you have the discipline to do that? Can you do that? Will you do that for yourself? So I know I got all off subject, right? Because the subject was supposed to be people who quit. People who do things a couple of times, or they try something for about, you know, 6 months, and then, you know, they didn't make $200,000 from it, so they decided to quit. And I'll just tell you something else too. A lot of people who get into those MLM companies, to me, any MLM company will work. I just saw a friend of mine. I quit doing selling products for this one particular MLM that I was in a long time ago. I'm talking about, it's got to be like 15 years I got into it and I didn't see no real way to make money from it. So I quit. Me and this other girl that I know, soon after I joined, she joined. I just saw her standing on stage like a director or something. And she started the same time I did. Prime example of people who don't quit. Just because you didn't make no money the first year, you gotta train yourself. It's something different. Most people have no idea what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to go to work. You get a set of rules and a set of standards that you gotta live by. And as long as you got a book that you can open where somebody else wrote all the rules and wrote all the standards, you can live by them because, hey, somebody else wrote them out. But what if you had to write your own book out of your own standards to follow for your own self in your own business? Could you do that, first of all? And second of all, would you follow your own rules that you set for yourself? In other words, most people need a boss. And it's a shame that grown people actually have to have somebody telling them what to do with a consequence that comes behind it in order for you to get you to do what you're supposed to be doing. That's another reason why a lot of people couldn't own their own business, because you think owning your own business means you can sleep when you want to. You can be on vacation as long as you want to. If you don't want to go to work today, you don't have to go to work. If you want to close the shop on Saturday, just close the shop on Saturday. Close the store on Saturday. You know, we going to Belle Isle. We about to go hit the park. We about to go to the water park. We about to go to Cedar Point. And all of this, you know. And, you know, there's paperwork. There's filing. There's accounting. There's marketing. There's so many aspects to running a business that most people just be like, you know what? I'm just going to get a job because I'm not about to be doing all this. It's hard work. It's hard work, and it's basically all day work. I done got to the point now where I see that I don't even do nothing all day but work. Like, as soon as I get up in the morning, I start working. Whether it be in the house, whether it be working with the kids, whether it be working with my husband, whether it be cleaning up, whether it's cooking, whether it's going to work, whether it's doing hair, whether it's making a video, editing a video, writing out, going to see people about cards and this and that, or flyers or posters, or then I manage a salon too. So now I have to go handle the day-to-day operations of the salon. You know, it's just like I work all day long, like literally all day long. And I'm about to start teaching some classes for the next 2 months, I believe. And so I gotta write my curriculum and then teach it and be to work on time and be, you know, successful in doing that. I mean, it's like, you know, and sometimes it seems like the days never end. I literally fall into the bed because I'm just so tired from just trying to be successful and trying to do my best and be the best person that I could be. It's exhausting. But I would rather be exhausted trying to live my dream and do my thing for myself than to be working to live my dream and make somebody else's dreams come true. If I'm going to fall into bed exhausted every night, I'm going to fall in bed exhausted because I'm working for myself. And I always tell people, you know, you'll work 50 hours, 60 hours a week for a company. You'll be there every day on time, you know, even when it rains. And when it snows and when it's hot and everything, you train yourself to be at this company 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes 10 hours a day, sometimes 15 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week. But you won't work that hard for yourself. When it comes to you, you may get up and do like 2 or 3 things. You might work an hour here, an hour there on yourself, but you're not going to put in the full 8 hours, maybe 10 hours of just grinding and figuring out how to make your business successful. You know, you quit on yourself, and you go and I ain't gonna say you cop out, but you go get a job. Or either you got a job and you hate that job and you want to do a little side business. You want to bake cakes. You want to, you know, sell popcorn on the side. You want to paint on the side. You want to, you know, I don't know, ice sculpting. Whatever people do as a side hustle, you want to do that and you enjoy doing that, but you're scared to let your job go. A lot of people say for the benefits, for the health benefits and this and that. I ain't gonna tell nobody not to have no health benefits or whatever, but I'm gonna just say this out loud. Like, I really have not had any health benefits for 20 years. Like, outside of the little Medicaid and the little stuff that I got when I had my son, which I still didn't go back and forth to the doctor. I took him, but I didn't really go because I don't really believe in doctors like that. But I have not really had any medical. I've had no, it's just like car insurance. Like, you just paying every month, but you never use it. Like, really, you like the fact that you got health insurance, but how often do you actually use it? Like, really? But you're going to keep this job for the health insurance. Girl, let me tell you something. If you making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year hustling for yourself, you can pay for a doctor's visit. You can pay to have your teeth cleaned. You can pay outright, and it'll still be cheaper than paying a premium every month for something you're not gonna use. But anyway, I'm gonna get on off here now because I can keep talking for days and my battery is low. So that's giving me a chance to get off of here because I got other stuff to do besides sit here and talk to you. Even though I love talking to y'all, I am going to be on here more often. Today we was talking about quitting on yourself, quitting when you're doing something, in the middle of doing something, when things are going bad, when things are not working out, when people are not helping you and supporting you, when people, you know, you just have to figure it out. You have to revamp, you have to redo it. You have to figure out, okay, is my marketing strategy right? This and that. You know, for big corporations like Burger King and them, they have like huge 20, 30 researchers and developers and things like that who put the right advertisement together with the right words to say. Even the pictures and the colors that they use, they research all of that to make sure that it's appealing enough to you when you watch the commercial that you would want to buy. So you also have to put that much thought and consideration in every aspect of your business, but it's just you instead of 20 people sitting in the room brainstorming, coming up with ideas. It's just you for right now. So that means that what you have to do is get you other people that you know that are successful doing what you're doing. And you don't actually have to know these people. Just watch them, study them. If they are a YouTuber, if they are a teacher, if they are a just somebody who's doing what you want to be doing, find 5 people who are successful at it and study them. Watch what they doing. Watch their work habits. Watch how they look. Watch how they speak. Watch how they talk. Watch everything about them and learn from them. Learn from their content. Learn from what they're talking about, how they do things, how they move. You know, this is the things that you have to do. Sometimes a lot of your, the first thing that you have to do is learn. That's another thing a lot of people just don't want to do. You don't want to take the time to learn your craft and learn everything about what you're trying to do, because it's not just about cooking. Okay, you're a good cook, but how do you market your business? How do you advertise your business? How are you going to keep your books, you know, for the food that you purchase and this, that, and the other? Like, it's a lot to go into business, and that's how come I know why people don't really go into business, because it's just a lot. But don't give up. Believe in yourself. Believe in the process. I always say that, you know, it hurts to sit still and not do anything, because nobody wants to sit still and be poor and go through the struggle of being poor and not having anything. But also there's a struggle in trying to be wealthy or trying to get money. Either way it go, you in a struggle. So why not struggle to achieve something and to have something, rather than to sit there and wallow in pity and shame? Because both of them are a struggle. And even when you get wealthy, it's going to be a struggle to stay wealthy. You know, people ain't going to like you no more. You're going to be in a different, you know, tax bracket. You're going to be doing different things. A lot of people are going to be trying to steal your money, take from you. Every time you turn around, a family member going to need something. They crying and, oh my God, I just need $500. You know, so when you get it, you got to keep it. It's going to be hard to keep it, because you got so many people like, oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you can afford it, you can afford it. You can loan me some money. You can can you pay for the thing? Like, grandma died, you the only person in the family got the money. You know, like, it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot. So you gotta get ready to be rich, because it's gonna be a struggle. Let's just say this: life is a struggle. It's not you're not gonna be alive without some type of struggle. So just like, there is no easy street. There is no living life just, oh my God, like, there's nothing to worry about. It's never going to be like that. Just stop it. Get that out of your mind. Nobody lives like that. So it's a struggle. From the time you're born to the time you die, it's a struggle. But I would rather be healthy and wealthy struggling than poor and fat and sick and just unhealthy. No, my struggle gonna be the good struggle. My struggle gonna be which airlines I'm gonna get on to get to Jamaica struggle. My struggle gonna be like, which house should I pick struggle. You know, my house gonna be like, which business is doing the best? Is it my salon? Is it my laundromat? Is it my funeral home? Is it my my catering business? Is it the hall that I own? Like, which business is it? Which business is it? Which business is booming? Which business is it? You have to keep trying. So on that note, thank you for joining my channel. Please subscribe to my channel as we talk, as we eat, and we talk business, and we talk wealth building, and we talk money. See y'all later.